in Port Harcourt. Police kill wanted gang leader in River State, Daddy Chukwu. Governor Fubara scolds local government chairman avoiding state functions. Former Governor Odili endorses Governor Fubara as political leader of River State. In other foreign scene, President Biden urged to block import of Chinese-made electric vehicles. I am Ifechukwu Moyele with the news. Gunmen kidnapped a journalist in Port Harcourt last night. The journalist Joshua Rogers, a Channels Television Government House correspondent, was reportedly whisked away near his residence in Rumosi, Obiakpo local government area. Now, he was said to have covered the inauguration of a healthcare facility in Oba Ebemandoni local government area as donated to the state government by the former governor of the state, Peter Odili, and was returning home when he was abducted. Eyewitnesses spoke to our correspondent.
They came in taxi. I did attitude even when the police van will come for night. Come here. I came here around 11. I know whether they, but I know say those team who I see for that night, see they dressed like those people where they without taxi vehicle. Some joined this car, some left with the other one. They were following him journeying at his van. But I him know, and then too, no. But I know when he came, it wasn't up to 2 seconds. That car. As they wanted to open the gate, they came down. They were, come, enter the car. He's not arguing, just enter.
You know, saying at night now, our street light not there on. Because if you like this street light they on, they for don't lock that gate. But no matter how you come arrest us here, they for lock that gate. Before you go shut the gate or you want break out, people for no. But here they that.
In another development, police in River State say a notorious gang leader, Daddy Chukwu, was killed in Asaba last week. Recall that the River State Police Command declared Daddy Chukwu leader of a gang in Mbuoshimini community wanted over the killing of 21 persons at Mbuoshimini slaughter in 2017 and the killing of a prominent chief of the community, Miniku Chukwu, among others. The State Commissioner of Police, Olatunji Disu, told journalists in Port Harcourt that Daddy Chukwu was trailed to the house of his spiritualist in Delta State.
Officers of this command gathered intelligence and operative comprising of River State Tactical Team, Intelligence Response Team, with the assistance of officers of Delta State Police Command from this hideout in Ibusa, Delta State. He was found hibernating in the residence of his herbalist where he went for spiritual fortification. He put up a fierce resistance and in an attempt to escape, he was fatally wounded and he succumbed to the injury before arriving at the hospital. Some of his gang members have been arrested and frantic efforts are ongoing to apprehend others who are still at large.
CP Disu also thanked the Inspector General of Police, Delta State Commissioner of Police and operatives of the River State Police Command for ensuring that the gang leader was brought to justice.
I want to thank the Commissioner of Police Delta State for his operation and for deploying his men to enhance this operation even without forming him earlier. He simply told us crime has no boundary and he was very happy to deploy his men. I want to thank all officers of the River State Police Command, the IRT, for their commitment towards the success of this operation. And at the same time, I want to commend the officers who took active part from the commencement of this operation till the end. I also appreciate a very key stakeholder, that is the community, and everybody who provided us necessary information.
Correspondent Emekotaka reports that residents of the Mbuoshimini community gathered at the command's headquarters to express their gratitude to the police. Elsewhere, Janet Onoja, the widow of a police officer, Inspector Thangod Onoja, who died on duty during the 18th March 2023 general election in Degema local government area, is seeking financial assistance. Mrs. Onoja, who came to the Kuwazobia Info FM complex, said her late husband served in operations at the police headquarters on Moscow Road, Port Harcourt, before he was drafted for election duties. The widow said the boat carrying her husband and 8 other police officers capsized, in which only her husband died. The mother of 6 also alleged that her husband was not accorded the customary parade ceremony during his burial.
I and my children, we dey stand dead, no help, and nobody carry us along as the man die, as if he no get anybody. INEC came bring paper for my daughter to sign, make dem bring that, dem go show consign. Since then, we did not see anything. And then say anybody wey die in the River State that the governor used to help them also. Since then, nothing come out, make dem help me to beg the governor, make him show compensation with my children, cause my children to go school now wahala. Make dem help me. Than anybody wey go help me, make dem help me out.
Away from that, the political development in River State took a new twist yesterday with the endorsement of Governor Siminalayi Fubara as the political leader of the state by former Governor Peter Odili. Dr. Odili gave the endorsement at the commissioning of a primary health care center donated by his foundation in his hometown in Ndoni, Ndoni local government area. He praised Governor Fubara for defending the interests of the people and encouraged the governor to maintain his alignment with the president and his policies to attract federal government attention and support to the state. He also emphasized the strategic importance of River State, warning that if the state sneezes, the entire nation catches cold. He urged Governor Fubara to act with this awareness in all his decisions. He also said what motivated him to take on the project.
It is our humble response to the damage that the floods of the past few flooding seasons did to the old health center. And for over 2 years now, the entire radius of 50 kilometers of Ndoni district, no health facility. That became the stimulant and the motivation for this humble attempt at supporting what you are doing at the state level. And we want to thank you for appreciating and deciding without our request to personally come to commission this. May God bless you.
During the commissioning of the health center, River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara scolded some local government chairmen for avoiding state functions. Governor Fubara, who expressed surprise that the Ndoni local government chairman was present at the event, said local government chairmen loyal to one man are digging a pit to bury their political career.
I'm surprised that I saw the local government chairman of Omoibema here, because I know that for a very long time now, any event that has to do with the state government or the local government chairman, I don't participate. I hope when you leave here, they're not going to sack you, because I know you're not loyal to me now, so I don't know whether to sack you. Or when you leave here, you will grant another press interview that was not you, that it was your shadow. But let me say it here. Every one of you who think you're disrespecting me, you already dug your pit. You will fall inside it. Our minds are very open. We do not wish anybody bad, but we expect you to do and know what is right.
Governor Fubara also promised to ensure that no one is intimidated or harassed for constructively criticizing his administration.
Where you're free to express yourself, move about, criticize me objectively, not because of your bitterness. Maybe your criticism will help me, give me a focus. That is the society that I want, and that is the society we want to build. Our leader, this is the best thing you have done, I can tell you. It is the best because you're doing it when you're not in office. The ones I'm doing now, take note, it's not my own, it's public fund. This one we are commissioning today, I'm even surprised that you didn't use the word I.
Correspondent Onyeka Chinwoso reports that the Deputy Governor Ngozi Odo, retired Justice Mary Odili, Chairman of River State Electoral Commission, RISIEC, retired Justice Adolphus Enebeli, Commissioner for Health, Adezore, the Executive Secretary of River State Primary Healthcare Management Board, Kinikanwo Green, Senator Lee Meba, among other dignitaries, attended the event. In other news, the Minister of Works, David Umahi, says the federal government plans to compensate property owners along the path of the 700-kilometer Lagos-Calabar coastal highway across 9 states. Mr. Umahi announced President Bola Tinubu's approval for compensation and outlined the requirement for affected residents to qualify. The construction cost is estimated at 15.36 trillion naira with an extended eviction notice for affected property owners. The project is expected to be completed in 8 years as a significant legacy initiative. Still to come, the Minister of Power apologizes to Nigerians. Stay with us.
Hey, tech enthusiasts and innovators in Port Harcourt and beyond. Get ready for the event of the year, the Port Harcourt Tech Expo 2024. Tech Nexus Limited and the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, are teaming up to bring you 3 days of techtastic excitement from April 24th to April 26th, 2024. Experience a conference packed with visionary speakers, a tech exhibition showcasing cutting-edge innovations, a thrilling tech pitch competition,
of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, bail of 15 million naira. Now, this was after being charged with a 26-count bordering on alleged abuse of office and irregular allocation of $4.5 billion and 2.8 billion naira. Justice Ramon Oshodi granted Emefiele bail with 2 sureties in like sum this morning. In business, the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabo, has apologized to Nigerians for saying they keep freezers switched on for days due to low electricity tariff. Mr. Adelabo, in an interview on Channels Television, said his statement was never intended to insult the sensibilities of Nigerians. Nigerians has slammed the minister after he told journalists in Abuja that Nigerians lack the culture of electricity consumption management because of cheap power supply. In entertainment, Rivers State Chairman of the Actors Guild of Nigeria, AGN, Ken Osunwa, has attributed the recent surge in the death of Nollywood veterans to mismanagement. Dr. Osunwa said those who manage the actors only focus on their finances and ignore other important aspects. He spoke on Nigeria 4FM's Morning Crossfire today.
You just hit it. It is the actors' management problem. They have that lack of handling themselves. To be honest with you, we have all that. We've been talking to them. Their managers are only managing their funds. That is in terms of contract, in terms of arrangement.
Promise said many actors and producers in Nollywood lack professional training.
We have a lot of untrained actors, untrained producers, untrained cast and crew, basically, in Nigeria. I worked with an actor recently, and you'll find out that I particularly asked that actor, I said, if I give you call time, if I've paid you and I lodge you in a hotel, that means you're under my provision and you're supposed to be on my set when I ask you to be. And an actor is telling me he will come to set when he wants to come to set. You see? But that's not professional. I've worked on, I think it's professionalism. Some of these guys are not professional in their own right.
As you may know, the Nollywood industry recently lost veterans like Tolani Quadri, Oyebamiji, popularly known as Sisi Quadri, John Okafor, also known as Mr. Ibu, Deji Aderemi, and Ethel Ebe. In sports, Manchester City are leading the race to sign Bayern Munich's 21-year-old Germany forward, Jamal Musiala.
And now, we'll bring you news from around the world.
President Joe Biden has been advised to ban import of Chinese-made electric cars to the U.S. The chair of the Senate Banking Committee, Senator Sherrod Brown, in a statement said Chinese electric vehicles are an existential threat to the American auto industry. His comments are the strongest yet by another U.S. lawmaker on the issue, while others have called for steep tariffs to keep Chinese electric vehicles out of the country.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
That's a wrap on the news this afternoon. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. Gunmen abducted a journalist in Port Harcourt last night. Police have killed a wanted gang leader in Rivers State, Daddy Chukwu. Former Governor Odili endorses Governor Fubara as political leader of Rivers State. Governor Fubara has scolded local government chairmen avoiding state functions. Minister of Power Adelabo has apologized to Nigerians for saying they lacked electricity consumption culture. And on the foreign scene, U.S. President Joe Biden has been urged to block imports of Chinese-made electric vehicles. The news was edited by Constance Mega. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I am Ife Chukwumoyeli. Many thanks for listening.